All right, so Ken Hitchcock, he doesn't like the way Connor McDavid is being treated. He had some words just to share about how his star player out on the ice, his speed is being hampered. This is what Ken Hitchcock had to say about, hey, let my boy play.
I also feel like my job is to protect my players. That's my job. And when I feel like a player isn't being able to exploit his skills legally, then I get mad. And it's no different than what they did to Zubov or what they did to Modano or any of these guys. It's the same feeling I have, is that that's my job.
All right.
Stop.
So he goes on to say, I can see the whacking and hacking going on when he's got the puck, but to me, it's all the stuff behind that doesn't allow him to showcase his speed. I think it's a real disservice to a player like him. He also goes on to say, in a league, we're trying to showcase our superstars. So we've had this conversation before because we all say, all right, that's a star player, goes down, should something have been done? And the argument always comes back to all the players need to be treated equally, right? So if this guy gets hit hard, that guy gets hit hard. Doesn't matter if one guy's name is Austin Matthews or another guy's name is Zach Hyman, it should be treated the same. But when you do hear, and I get that it's a coach, but at the end of the day, here's an example. Austin Matthews gets hit, right, in that Detroit game, we're talking about it forever. Kasperi Kapanen, who has become a fan favorite, he actually is illegally hit late, knee on knee. And while some people were like, hey, that was wrong, nowhere near up in arms than when Austin Matthews got hit. So when are we going to admit that perhaps we do want our superstars to actually be treated differently?
First of all, I can take a knee during this segment because Gord has been building up for this for the last half hour.
Go, Gord, go.
Brian Burke, Sedin is not Swedish for punch me in the head or put me in a headlock. I mean, stop it. You know what I'd like to hear? I'd love to hear this after a win. I'd love to hear a team say this, a coach say, we won tonight, but I was really disappointed that my star player got held up. This is always after a loss. It's always when things aren't going the way you want. Stop it. The referees aren't deliberately ignoring Connor McDavid. There's a guy in Edmonton who passed a typing class and has had a column for a long time there who goes on. He's a fan. He's a fan. With a column. And he's like, he put together a video of, I'm never watching NHL again because of the way Connor McDavid gets abused. Enough, people. Enough. The referees look out for star players. They protect them the best they can. If you got a little baby hook, you know what? They might not call it every time. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry if it doesn't go the way you want. But I just once, if I heard it after a win, I'd take it seriously. And by the way, to his credit, I don't think I've ever heard Mike Babcock ever say anything like this.
No, he does not.
I don't recall Babs ever saying in Anaheim or Detroit or here, trying to lobby the officials or work the officials in public. Hitch has been doing it for time immemorial.
But he's not alone, and most coaches do. To your point about protecting the superstars, and you don't have Dave Semenko around anymore to do that, it's not so much the refs to me. I mean, they should be calling penalties, but I think the onus has shifted to player safety in that regard in terms of
who protects the players on the ice.
Severe discipline. That's the big one. And when something really crosses the line, because we don't have enforcers anymore, pretty much, I think that's where the onus has shifted to.
Yeah, but he's not talking about that.
I know.
He wants
but Andy was sort of going there. So
every time someone stands in front of Connor McDavid, I guess he wants an interference penalty. Like, I guess we're all supposed to just get out of the way when a star player has the puck. Wait. Mikko Rantanen has the puck. Everyone get out of the way.
But it has.
So, I mean, come on.
It has just brought me to that conversation, right? Like about the superstar, and you just wonder if we maybe need to accept the fact that we do want them to be treated differently. We do want them to maybe have a little bit more space out on the ice, and because of the conversation of toughness, lack thereof, and the tough guys, where does the onus shift to protect? So maybe we're going to hear more about complaining about refs and complaining about player safety. Why aren't you doing more? I just feel like that's the natural evolution of players not doing it or being able to do it out on the ice. Where does it shift, right, to the powers that be? We'll get into the...
I used to buy my skates from Ken Hitchcock years ago. He's a great guy. I love Ken Hitchcock. He fills notebooks. Stop. Just stop.